Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast for you today, and we are going to be covering a triple shadow team, one of my favorite teams. I absolutely love triple shadow teams. You guys know it. Not necessarily the double razor leaf team with Bastiodon, that's not a triple shadow team, but I love triple shadow teams in general. I think they're a lot of fun. We've covered one with I think it was Shadow Houndoom, Gardevoir, Victreebel. So now we have Hitmonchan, which is really powerful, Hypno, and Banette. So a couple really squishy Pokemon, but let's see how the trainer plays it out. Now, from what I've noticed in the past, with triple shadow teams, you basically really want to win the lead, and if you don't, it's going to be difficult to win, but in this case, that may not be the case, because Hypno is generally a safe switch, so if they don't have like an Umbreon, or like a really strong dog type, maybe you could still win switch. We'll have to see how this trainer plays it out. Anyway, Banette comes in, and it does farm down. It does say, it looks like it only has one move. Switching right now into Hitmonchan, out comes that Shadow Victreebel. So it looked like he's going up against those grass hole teams. That's what people call them. And right off the bat, and it looks like that Victreebel will delete Hitmonchan immediately. In comes Banette. Banette will farm down. Banette has a Shadow Ball ready to go. Now we know how powerful Banette's Shadow Ball is. So it's actually doing a lot. Wow, another one would have been enough to knock out the Bastiodon, but unfortunately wasn't able to pick up that game. It was really well played, though. If he had two, he would have actually won that one. That was a good game. Definitely difficult to win. But this team can definitely beat those double razor leaf teams, the grass hole team, because you do have the counter user for Bastiodon, then you have Hypno, like for the confusion damage against like Victreebel, right? But anyway, right now it's Hitmonchan versus, is it Umbreon in? No, it looks like he switched to Hypno. Okay, so we're going to switch into Banette. Banette is going to be hit with a charge attack. Confusions are absolutely shredding this Banette, but Banette is also applying super effective damage. So it's going to be able to farm all the way down. Whatever comes in is not going to appreciate the Shadow Ball. I stand corrected. This Umbreon might actually appreciate it. We'll see how much it does. Okay, so it actually does a lot. Look how much that did to Umbreon. Not only is it resisting it, but it's a very bulky Pokemon. But nonetheless, in comes Shadow Hitmonchan, and it is going to go ahead and shield. Going to be a Dark Pulse. Okay, expecting the last resort. But this Hitmonchan is going for the Thunder Punch, not going to farm down, just going straight Thunder Punch. Okay, going to pick up the shield. Nice shield. Oh, an Umbreon going to be able to go for a charge attack. It might be another Dark Pulse. Nope, going to be last resort. That will knock out the Shadow Hitmonchan. In comes Hypno. Oh, immediate switch on the opponent's end into that Toxicroak, giving it free energy. Didn't need the free energy. Immediately able to take out that Umbreon. Beautiful game, that Hypno absolutely deleting Toxicroak. We see it all the time because Shadow Hypno is really popular and really common, right? But great game nonetheless, great game. Okay, so we have the next game. I think this one I actually did not speed up, unfortunately. I knew there was one. I thought that I didn't speed up, but I couldn't find it. Either way, this is slower, but just this one battle, so that's totally fine. But anyway, what is that? Hitmonchan absolutely deleting Crawdaunt. In comes Charizard. Pokemon you don't see every day, but this Hitmonchan is going to go ahead and go for the Thunder Punch. So this Thunder Punch is going to be shielded. That would have done a lot to Charizard. So this Charizard going to be hit with another Thunder Punch. Will the Hitmonchan be able to pick up the shield? We'll have to find out. Looks like this Charizard is going to shield. And now this Charizard is going to go ahead and probably, yep, it has to go for the Dragon Claw because it would be close, but I don't think it would be able to farm down the Hitmonchan. So he's going to allow the Hitmonchan to go down, totally fine. What is he going to bring in? Going to bring in that Banette. Wants to get ahead on energy with Banette, trying to maybe farm down. But if you try and farm down, you're probably going to have to double shield this Pokemon, Banette. But I think it might actually be worth it. We'll have to see. So Banette is looking to farm down for sure. Oh, not having to double shield it. What is going to be the final Pokemon? I didn't see what came in, but this Shadow Ball is going to go into it. So unless if it's like an Umbreon, it's going to probably get obliterated. Okay, it's a shiny Jolteon, so it's actually really going down. So able to win that one. So fantastic game. Again, sorry for the battle not being sped up, but that's totally fine. Now we're going to jump into the regular speed of things, I believe. So it is going to be that Shadow Hitmonchan versus Azumel. So, okay, I mean, if this was Scrafty, obviously not going to be able to touch Azumel, but because it has Thunder Punch, actually going to be super effective. So let's see how much it does to Azumel. Oh, going to do a lot. One more after these counters should be enough, actually, to knock out the Azumel. So you just shield this, right? And you just go for the Thunder Punch. I think that's the good play, the way to go. Probably what I would do, going for the Thunder Punch right now. This will be enough to knock out the Azumel. Azumel may attempt to shield. It does shield, wanting to win switch. Will the Hitmonchan shield this Ice Beam? If it doesn't, it will knock it out. No, he's not going to shield it. Ice Beam will knock out the Hitmonchan. But in comes Shadow Banette. Shadow Banette looking to get ahead on energy. That's what Shadow Banette loves to do. Again, unless if it's resisting it like an Obstagoon or an Umbreon, Shadow Ball is going to do a lot of damage coming from Shadow Banette. Going to be a Swampert. Swampert did shield. In comes Hypno. That's actually a very interesting switch, only because this Hypno doesn't have anything that can touch Swampert for super effective damage, or for even neutral damage besides the counters, right? But either way, the opponent did bring in Skarmory. Skarmory, ooh, that's very interesting. Will the Hypno take this attack? Going to take it. Sky Attack does a good amount of damage. Hypno charging up a little bit of extra energy. Looks like he wants to... No, he's not going to be able to farm down. Getting a little bit greedy, so he's just going to allow the Hypno to go down. But I think that's okay. You just bring in Banette just to get ahead on farm. So maybe he deliberately didn't throw that energy. So that's actually a good play, because now you can shield this attack, and you only need a couple more Shadow Claws, and the Shadow Ball is definitely knocking out, right? So 3 more Shadow Claws, this Shadow Ball is going to connect, and there's no way this is not knocking out Swampert. So yeah, it knocks it out. Probably would knock it out at full health. Definitely knock it out at the range it was at. So able to win that one. Beautiful game. Really well played. I really thought that was actually a great play. These games might be out of order. I think we have 2 sets. So we have Hitmonchan versus Dewgong. So definitely powerful for the Hitmonchan, although these ice attacks are also neutral, but Hitmonchan is going to get to that Thunder Punch and go for it immediately. I'll probably expect the Dewgong to shield. Yep, Dewgong is going to shield. And going for a charge attack, this might knock it out. Oh, going to go ahead and shield. Okay, going to shield that Icy Wind. Trying to get to another Thunder Punch, able to get to it, so this is going to be able to knock out the Dewgong, but we'll have to see if the Dewgong wants to commit both shields. It does want to commit both shields and go for this Icy Wind. Hitmonchan going to allow it to go down, because Banette can come in and just farm down. Yep, going to bring in Banette, and they're not going to be able to get to another Icy Wind, and just farm down, having loads of energy. We know how much Shadow Ball does from a Shadow Banette. In comes Azumel. Oh man, this is going to do so much damage. It's not going to be able to KO Azumel, but it's going to do so... Look how much damage that did to Azumel. Holy cow, I have to invest in a Shadow Banette. It just does an insane amount of damage. Basically, what you do is maybe you take a shield or two, you let your Pokemon go down, they win the lead, you bring in and farm down. As long as they don't have a Dark type that can resist Shadow Ball or a normal type, you're actually in a really good position. But anyway... In comes that Toxicroak, and this Hypno is going to have a field day. Actually, it loses. It loses to that Toxicroak, but that's okay. In comes Shadow Banette just to farm down. So able to take that game. Wow, I love this game. I thank you for submitting these battles, man. I really do appreciate them. This trainer also has, I think it's an Instagram. They left a link, some social media site. So I'll leave a link in the description down below if you want to go ahead and follow them. So, okay, we have a Universe Stunfisk versus Shadow Hitmonchan. So how does this play out? Obviously, Ice Punch is going to be super effective. Mud Bomb, not doing that much. You probably don't want to take another one, though. So this Hitmonchan going to charge up for the Ice Punch and go for it. Charging up extra energy, actually. Okay. Charge attack coming through. Going to shield it and go for another Ice Punch. So we'll see what happens. If the Universe Stunfisk shields, you probably just let this Stunfisk take out the Hitmonchan and bring in that Banette. We'll see if that's how it plays out. Yep, going to pick up the shield. No, the opponent switches into Clefable. Out comes Hypno. You have to adapt immediately, so Hypno is coming in. And this Hypno is going to be able to go for the Thunder Punch. The opponent is out of shields. It is, okay, doing a decent amount of damage. Can the Clefable get to a charge attack? You probably let Hypno go down and bring in that Banette to farm down, although you really don't want Banette to take much health, right? Much damage, I should say. So Banette able to Shadow Claw down. In comes Stunfisk. Stunfisk going for a charge attack. You're going to be able to take this attack. Going to shield it though. Not wanting to get that low. I guess attempting to farm down. You would have had to shield one of them anyway. So we're going to go ahead and take this attack. Going to be a Mud Bomb. Oh, that does a lot of damage. But able to farm down. Will the Shadow Ball do a lot? What came in? Is it? I think it's a Mud Boy. Is it a Swampert? Is it a Wishcash? Oh no, it's a Victory Bell that's just going to immediately delete it. Wow, Banette can absolutely immediately delete Pokemon, right? The Shadow Ball just does a tremendous amount of damage, that Shadow variant. So much damage, guys, so much damage. So let's jump into the next game. This is absolutely insane. You love to see the damage. So Shadow Hitmonchan versus Registeel, beautiful matchup. So Registeel going to switch into Altaria. Hitmonchan okay with staying in to throw the Ice Punch. Maybe going to bail out. I don't know. The Hypno doesn't have Ice Punch. Looks like he is going to bail out into Hypno. Again, Hypno does not have Ice Punch though. But I could still do neutral damage with the Thunder Punch. We'll have to see. Maybe picking up another shield, which would be important for the Hypno. It looks like he is going for Thunder Punch, which makes sense. But will that get the final shield from Altaria? Probably not. Yes, it does. Okay, so even if this Hypno loses this matchup, who cares? It's going to go ahead and throw the energy instead of farming down. Hypno, oh wow, Hypno actually shielding. I thought Hypno would have allowed himself to go down, but no. In comes Registeel. That Hitmonchan is going to come back in and absolutely wreck that Registeel. Okay, looks like he's going to bail immediately as soon as the switch timer came up into Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan is it going to shield? It's going to be knocked out. Yeah, it's going to be knocked out. Never mind. Not going to have as much of a field day as I thought, but he wanted to save that shield for that Banette. In comes Banette. Can Banette farm down? It's going to be able to farm down, but a Flash Cannon is going to come out, so you're going to have to shield at this point. But keep in mind that Altaria threw its energy. So basically he's relying on the power of Shadow Ball from this Banette. In comes Abomasnow. This is absolutely deleting Abomasnow, no doubt about it. And then it's going to go ahead and be able to delete the Altaria. The Altaria is low. Wow. Oh my gosh. This Banette is absolutely on a rampage. I am investing in Shadow Banette. I don't know if I'm going to use this exact team, but I definitely have to use Shadow Banette. That thing is so powerful. As long as they don't have something that resists it, Shadow Ball is going to run through anything and everything. It's absolutely insane. Guys, you got to admit, it's absolutely insane. I love the power of it. I mean, obviously, Umbreon, normal types would be able to take them quite nicely, like Munchlax and Vigoroth, which are relatively common. So, yeah, I mean, it's not unbeatable, but it's so powerful. So powerful. So this Hitmonchan, again, against the Stunfisk, going to shield up this Discharge. Okay, shielding up the first move, wanting to go for an Ice Punch right now. About 1.5 Ice Punches, going to go for the first one. This Ice Punch will be shielded. Okay, can he get the final shield? Another charge attack coming through. Hitmonchan can take this. It's going to do a lot, no doubt about it, but Hitmonchan can take it. And going for an Ice Punch. Will the Universe Stunfisk shield this? If it does, Banette again. Oh, okay. Not going to shield that time. But in comes Dragonite. Dragonite's immediately deleting that. In comes Hypno. Hypno can threaten with the Ice Punch. Obviously, Dragonite doesn't know that it doesn't have Ice Punch. Thunder Punch honestly is neutral, so it would still do a good amount of damage. So can it get to a Thunder Punch in time? Able to get to a Thunder Punch, perhaps taking the shield. I don't know, we'll have to see. This is actually going to be a tricky game. Okay, picking up that final shield. In comes Banette. Oh, do you shield? You do shield, I guess. You do shield. Dragonite wouldn't take it out, or Dragon Claw, but it would do a lot. So Shadow Banette does farm down. Can the Shadow Ball take out whatever's in the back? It's Altaria. Altaria is so tanky. Is one Shadow Ball at full health enough to take it out? I don't know if it is. I have no idea. Is it? No, it's not, but another couple... oh, they both KO at the same time. I think he won, though, because he still had a Pokemon in the back. Yeah, he actually wins that one. Wow, look how much Shadow Ball did to Altaria. It didn't knock it out at full health, but it came so close that a couple more Shadow Claws were able to. Man, you have totally convinced me. After I finish shellcasting this video, I am going to look at Shadow Banette. Okay, but anyway, final game in against a Water Gun Vaporeon, so that's not a Pokemon you see every day. I guess, to be fair, this is kind of a lower rank, but this is all Season 3, so most of us started at these lower ranks anyway. Obviously, we're all at these lower ranks. So going to go ahead and shield that. In comes Victreebel. Okay. He took a lot of energy. Out comes this Hypno. Hypno probably not shielding. We'll have to see. Gonna be able to take it. It's Leaf Blade. It is able to take it, and then you could just Confusion down, I think. No, barely. So KO each other at the same time. I think he was a little bit too slow on the switch, but that's okay. So it looks like what's coming in, it's going to be Vaporeon that deleted Hitmonchan. In comes this Shadow Banette. Shadow Banette is probably going to farm down. You really have to shield at this point. And then it's going to be Aqua Tail, okay. That would have done a lot of damage. And then you farm down, but yeah, we'll have to see. Able to farm down. The opponent still has a shield though. Flareon, very interesting. I don't know what's going on. Gonna go for that Shadow Ball, but I feel like he can't get to another one. And no,